The teachers' contract dispute has been simmering for months. As the BCTF members get ready to vote on a full-scale strike, many class field trips and year-end celebrations are being cancelled. Despite the odds being stacked against them, at one local school, the show must go on. Months of preparation, all for this moment.
I think it's moving. Oh, it's walking. It's a little person.
But it almost didn't happen.
It wasn't until just this week that it really hit me.
These PGSS students just made their debut in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
The beauty of this program is it's student run. So these guys are the directors, they're the script editors, they build the set, they basically run the show. I just facilitate it throughout the year, so by the time showtime comes around, they can do it on their own.
Which is exactly what happened. Drama teacher Angela Finley has been sidelined. The strike and lockout meant she couldn't be there for opening night.
We were quite fortunate. Admin has been really supportive, so they've taken over supervising, and it's actually worked out really well because this is the students' curriculum. This play is something they work to all year long.
She has put so much time and effort into it. It's so much of her own time, so much of her own everything.
But Miss Finley didn't have control over the labor dispute.
Tuesday, there was no school, so we couldn't be here again for our dress rehearsal.
This team jumped over plenty of hurdles just to keep the show going. But so far, audience turnout isn't what they'd hoped. Some elementary schools did make it to the matinee performance, but
others were not because it would involve travel time at lunch. And again, due to the strike lockout situation, it's made it a little bit of a challenge.
That's not only bad news for the actors. The show is also a fundraiser, honoring a PGSS student who's battling cancer.
All of the proceeds are going to the Leora Fund, and that's really important that the kids also have a sense of community and are able to give back a little bit with it.
Imported direct from Loompa Land. I know what a terrible country it is. Nothing but thick jungles.
They've memorized lines, and they've brought in props, and they've painted and built things, and they've done sewing to make the chocolate river, which is 50 meters of brown chiffon.
It was tough, but we made it work.
We pulled it off, and that's now the main thing. The government lockout and strike, that doesn't really matter to us.
And honestly, I'm so proud of them and the hard work that they've put into this. It's really special.
So no matter what happens next in the contract dispute, these students were still able to have their moment in the spotlight. If you're interested in taking in the show, it's on until Saturday. The doors at Vanier Hall open at 6:30 p.m. with the curtain at 7. Tickets are $10 at the door, and again, all proceeds go to the Leora Fund to help pay for a student's cancer treatment.